Alright, in this video, I'm going to go over how to use the law of size for any type of triangle. Now, the law of size is a very powerful technique that you can use in any type of triangle to evaluate a missing angles or one of the three missing angles or one of the three missing sides, okay? Now, if you notice, in order for you to use the law of size, you have to make sure that you name the angles and the three sides of the triangle correctly. So if you name an angle, for example, by capital A, the side opposite to angle capital A is named lowercase a. And same thing for angle capital B and capital C, respectively. Lowercase b opposite to that, and lowercase c opposite to angle capital C, okay? And the formula has two versions. This version, where the side of the angle is divided by the opposite side to that angle. And the same thing for the other two angles, capital B and capital C, respectively lowercase b and lowercase c. Or equivalently, if you flip each of these ratio, you get the second form, the formula. So use one of these forms, depending on which one is more comfortable for you. All right, let's go over some example. Now, in this example, which is written just a little differently than the formula given to you, you have triangle capital U, capital T, capital S, and you have to evaluate the opposite side, lowercase u, and the opposite side, lowercase t, respectively to angle capital U and angle capital T. Well, if you notice, two of the three angles are already given, 46 degrees and 58 degrees. Well, if you say by the triangle angle sum theorem, you get to take 180 degrees and you subtract from the sum of these two angles, okay? So you subtract from 46, adding 58. And that's going to give you the measure of angle S, okay? 180 subtract 104 degree equal angle S. Well, that's basically turns out to be 76 degrees. So that's one piece of information that we need. Okay, now with three angles known, it is now a little easier for us to go ahead and use the law of size to evaluate the side U and the side T, okay? Now I'm going to go ahead and evaluate the side lowercase u. So I'm going to select this ratio, u divided by side of capital U, but capital U is 46 degrees, so I'm going to put that in. And I had to set this ratio equal to one of these other two. Now, I cannot just set this ratio equal to the one with the lowercase t and the capital T, because we don't know the lowercase t. So if we were to set the u ratio equal to the t ratio, that's going to be impossible, because we are basically setting the u ratio equal to something else that has a second unknown term. And of course, if we have two unknown terms in a problem, there's no way we can evaluate what we're trying to evaluate, okay? So I had to set the u ratio equal to the s ratio. So we're going to have capital S over sine function of capital S, which is 76 degrees. Okay, but we know that lowercase s is 15. So just replace capital S with 15. Now from here, this is just algebra manipulation. Well, I want to evaluate lowercase u. Well, all I have to do is that I do the opposite of dividing by sine of 46 degree, which is multiplying to both sides, sine of 46 degree. So I'm going to have sine of 46 degree multiply the u ratio equal 15 divided by sine of 76 degree multiplied by sine of 46 degree. Hopefully you guys can see it there. Cancel out the common terms. On the left hand side, we're left with lowercase u. On the right hand side, we're going to have 15 multiply sine of 46 divided by sine of 76 degree. Well, all you have to do at this step is you type this whole expression on the right into your calculator. U equal approximately 11.12 unit. Okay. So we got that. Now what about the lowercase t? Well, just set it up the same way. Now that with the lowercase u now being known to be 11.12, I can evaluate the lowercase t by setting it up equal to either the s ratio or the u ratio. Okay, so I'm going to pick the u ratio in this case because I already selected the s earlier. So I'm going to have 11.12 over sine of 46 degree. And then set it equal to the t ratio, which is lowercase t divided by sine of 58 degree. And then same algebra manipulation. I'm going to multiply both sides by sine of 58 so that I can get rid of the sine of 58 in the denominator to get a lowercase t by itself. Oh, guess what? Common term cancel out. So on the left hand side, you left with 11.12 multiplied by sine of 58 degree divided by sine of 46 degree equal to lowercase t. Well, typing this expression on the left into the calculator, you're going to get approximately 13.11 units for lowercase t. Alright, you guys, here's how you apply the law of psi into this problem to evaluate any missing side. In this case, they are lowercase u and lowercase t, okay? Now, if you want to evaluate any missing angle, you would do the same algebra manipulation like this, except that you would end up with, for example, at this step, instead of lowercase u, you would end up with sine of, a capital letter, either capital U, capital T, capital S, depending on which angle you're trying to evaluate. And then you would have to take the sine inverse, aka sine raised to the -1 of the entire left-hand side, which is sine inverse of sine of an uppercase letter and then equal to the sine inverse of the entire right hand side, and you put that sine inverse thing into the calculator, and you would eventually get the degree of the angle that you're trying to evaluate using the inverse trigonometry function, or specifically the inverse sine function for evaluating that angle. Alright, you guys, thank you for watching. See you guys next time.